great round of applause for Elmer Loper. Woo! Yeah, give it up for Elmer Loper. Woo!
How's everybody doing?
Great.
He's talking about Jesus. Wouldn't it be great if all those Red Hat Society people get to heaven and they find out Jesus is gay? He's wearing a rainbow robe, you know, and they're like, I thought we were supposed to hate the gays. I thought this was supposed to be heaven. And Jesus says, well, it is for me. Bend over. All right. Have you ever been so into masturbation that you missed your exit? And for us guys, I'm sure you've all noticed that the speed at which you masturbate depends on how turned on you are, you know, how hot the girl is you're thinking of or whatever. Not that there's a girl that's too ugly, there's no such thing. I mean, she could be 600 pounds with one tooth and a hair growing out of a giant mole on the side of her face, and she'd say, watch what I could do with this golf ball. You'd be into it. Do you think I could get a possession charge pleaded down to joint custody? My wife and I have been together 35 years, which that's 30 years longer than I thought I'd be with anybody without one of us being incarcerated. We have 4 kids. We still have 4 kids because apparently once you have them, you're supposed to keep them. No matter how many times they find their way back home. Do you know why housework chores, you know, cleaning your room, why housework's like anal sex? Because when you're made to do it as a kid, you just hate it as an adult. My wife and I, we used to hang around with these know-it-alls, they were kind of jackasses, you know, they always had an opinion. We'd go to movies with them, dinner, and they always had negative opinions about everything we fucking did. And I told her, I said, we should ditch these assholes. She said, but they're your kids. You know how you know when your girlfriend's getting too fat? She starts wearing your wife's clothes.
Oh, shit.
You know how you know when your girlfriend's horny? You stick your hand in her pants and it feels like a horse eating oats. She's horny.
Jesus.
Isn't it exciting when you put your hand in a jacket pocket and you find a $20 bill you didn't know was there? And then the person wearing the jacket tells you to fuck off. Have you seen these new lesbian shoes? They're flats with no strings attached. And got extra long tongues. They're made of flannel. You know, lesbians don't really come out of the closet. They come out of the liquor cabinet.
Oh.
I can give you more time if you need it. All right, I'm going to finish up with... I missed last month when you guys were talking about some of the first jokes you told, and this is one that I've known so long I don't remember if somebody told it to me or if I made it up or whatever. But so the daughter goes out on her first big date, you know, it's junior prom, and Dad says to the boy, he says, you better have her here at exactly 12 o'clock tonight, and not a minute late, not a minute. So Mom and Dad sit up waiting nervously for their daughter to get home, watching Johnny Carson. He's sitting in his big easy chair, tossing peanuts into the air, catching them in his mouth. And they're watching Johnny Carson. Show's almost over, and right exactly at 12, the front door opens. Just then, the father turns his head to the left and looks, and the peanut that he threw into the air lands in his ear and gets stuck. So he panics and he jumps up and down and he's pounding himself on the head trying to get the peanut out. With a quick reaction, the boy comes running from the door and jams his fingers up the father's nose. He says, "Now you blow really hard." And the father blows and the peanut goes pew and shoots across the room, ricochets off the clock on the wall, down onto the floor. And mother jumps up all excited and says, "My, what a resourceful young man. That was quick thinking. What do you think he's going to be when he graduates?" And the father says, "Well, judging by the smell of his fingers, I'm going to say our son-in-law." Thanks, you guys are great.
Hey, keep it going for Elmer. Elmer, yeah. I want to remind, by a round of applause, how many people here are going to go up and perform?